All right, folks, glad to have you back along. We're back on the creek again today. And anyway, just wanted to give a quick update. My father-in-law, what was it, last week, or week before last, excuse me. We went down to Mississippi and everything to check on my father-in-law. The thing with him was he had a massive stroke. And anyway, while he was in rehab, there was an incident, and anyway, they had to rush him back to the emergency room. And anyway, said his EMI levels weren't supposed to be more than 1,500. His were actually 5,800. So he was actually in pretty bad shape. And so we went down there, and the plan was to try to film some videos while we were down there. But as I said, I didn't expect him to be in as bad a shape as he was. So we didn't get to do the videos like we anticipated. But anyway, he's doing better now. Every day is an improvement. But he's still got a long ways to go. He still can't talk. So anyway, prayers and everything will be greatly appreciated, I'm sure, with him and the rest of the family. I know I would. He's a good guy, and entirely too young, to have those kind of issues going on. He's 64, I believe, and anyway, just in my book, that's just entirely too young, to be having health issues like that. But we are back on the creek again today. And anyway, ran across a lady earlier, said her son come down here yesterday and found 4. So man, I ended up coming down here a little bit further past where they were hunting, and I'm just gonna let them have that front part. And I came down and there's no fresh footprint, so looks like I'm in an area that hasn't been hunted yet. So anyway, so I come down here, and I got a little something here on the side. I was coming through here, and that root right there kind of makes it hard to see it, but I can see the worked edge. And there she is right there. I don't believe that's a point. Been worked all the way around. Looks like that's a scraper or a tool of some sort. But we're on them, and we're gonna stay at it, and hopefully we can come out of here today with some nice points. But anyway, y'all hang tight, and we'll get back with you in just a bit. Well, we're finding a bunch of debutantes today for sure. Hopefully that's a good sign. Maybe we'll find us some points too. But I'm not quite sure what that is. You can tell it's been worked. It's never been worked on both sides. And man, would you take a look how thin that thing is. It's got to be a knife, a blade of some sort. It's definitely worked and thin. But imagine back in the day, that thing would cut you. It's not a point, but we'll take it. We'll get back with you on the next one. Hey y'all, I want you to take a look laying right in there. That looks like a point. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That thing is razor thin. A white point. I have been looking and looking and looking for years for a white arrowhead. And there it is. And that thing is whole. Oh my God, got the tiniest flea bite right there on the very tip. I was trying to see. Well, heck, get over here. Trying to see how translucent it is. But man, oh man. I wasn't expecting that one. I'd never find anything in the water. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to start paying attention to the water now. Hey man, but we'll be back on the next one. Y'all hang tight. Well, we're back again. This ain't no arrowhead here. What is that? The scraper adds. Yep. I knew it wasn't no arrowhead. It just didn't look right for it to be a point. But hey, it's an artifact. We'll keep it. On to the next one. Well, folks, that's going to wrap it up for one day. We had, like I said early in the video, ran across a lady and everything, and she had her sons out here yesterday, and her boyfriend was meeting her today, and I don't know. I think my place is being overhunted right now. I'm just not able to find a whole lot. But that's the name of the game, I suppose. Like I said, we try our best to keep it real. We don't add anything or anything like that to spruce it up. We find what we find. And anyway, but we were glad to come away with a very nice white point. That's the first for me. I found some broken ones before, but never anything whole. This was definitely a first. But anyway, I just wanted to show this thing to you again, and let you take a good look at it. Just a second here. There we go. End up dropping my camera. But yeah, you can see how thin it is. It's got one little old deal right there, but I think that's the way it was made, because if you look, they reworked it. I think maybe either that was in the design to begin with, or maybe while they were knapping it out, maybe it didn't break away right and they just went ahead and went with it as it was. I'm not sure, but that is a beautiful point. But anyway, well, we're gonna let you go for 1 week. They're supposed to have some more rain moving in. It's supposed to start on Sunday and then go all the way through Thursday, like 60 and 70% chance of rain. And so without a doubt, it's going to bring these creeks up. So I won't be able to get back on the creek next week for sure, especially if the forecast holds. But we're going to try to get back out the following week, and we're probably going to try some new places. There's a couple that I've been looking at, and I just haven't got in there. But anyway, I think I'm going to try to get into a new spot, and maybe we'll find somewhere that's not as heavily hunted. This is just right on the outskirts of town, so you got a lot of locals that can come here and be here within just a few minutes. And me, it takes me an hour and a half to get here. So I got a lot of time invested every time I come out. So I think I want to try to find me a spot that it's not quite so heavily hunted. But anyway, well, we thank you for watching and sticking with us to the end, and we look forward to coming back to you again. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless.